My name is Adhikari. I live in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I am 7 years old. Today we're going to solve rational inequality. That's 4 over 2 minus x greater than or equal to 3 over 1 minus x. So now you can make your left or the right side 0. Now make the right side 0. So you move this 3 over 1 minus x minus 3 over 1 minus x. This 3 over 1 minus x minus 3 over 1 minus x is cancelled. So now you can write 4 over 2 minus x minus 3 over 1 minus x greater than or equal to 0. Now you find the common denominator. Now you do 2 minus x. Here 2 minus x times 1 minus x is a common denominator. So now you got 4 over 2 minus x. So now you multiply this by 1 minus x because the common denominator is 2 minus x times 1 minus x. So you need to multiply this by 1 minus x. That. Okay, this is okay. Then minus 3 over 1 minus x. Now you multiply this 1 minus x by 2 minus x because the common denominator is 2 minus x times 1 minus x. Times 2 minus x. And this times 2 minus x too. Is greater than equal to 0. So now 4 times 1 minus x. So you do 4 times 1, which is 4. And then minus 4 times negative x is negative 4x, so minus 4x. Make that 4 better. Okay, 4 minus 4x over, you have 2 minus x times 1 minus x. So now minus, and then 3 times 2 is 6. So you put 6 minus 3 times x is 3x. And over, I'll put the parentheses. Okay, now I do 1 minus x times 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. So now you have common denominator 2 minus x times 1 minus x. So now you can write on top 4 minus 4x minus parenthesis 6 minus 3x. Parenthesis closed. Over, I got 2 minus x times 1 minus x. So now you can distribute this negative 1 by 6 by 3x. So it will be 4 minus 4x. Make that 4 a little bit better. 4. Okay. Plus 4x, minus 4x. And then you do minus 6 because negative 1 times 6 is negative 6. And then negative 1 times negative 3x is positive 3x, so you do plus 3x. And then however, 2 minus x in the parentheses times 1 minus x. So now you can simplify this on the top. 4 minus 6 is negative 2, so negative 2. And then negative 4x plus 3x is negative 1x. So negative 1x is the same as negative x. And then all over 2 minus x times 1 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. So now you can try and find the value of x. So you do negative 2 minus x is equal to 0. So I do negative 2 minus x is equal to 0. So now you try to find the value of x. So you do plus x, and then you got x equals to negative 2. So now you do the denominator. So you do 2 minus x equals to 0. So now you try to find the value of x, but you do plus x here. Then x and positive x get cancelled. So then x equals to 2. So now you find the value of x for 1 minus x equals to 0. So you write 1 minus x equals to 0. So now you try to find the value of x. But you do plus x and plus x. Negative x and positive x get cancelled. So x is equal to 1. So now we got x equals to 1 and x equals to 2 and x equals to negative 2. So now you plot them on a number line. So I'll erase this. Can I erase this? And then now you got x equals to 1. I'll write this x equals to 2, x equals to negative 2, and negative 2. So now we're gonna need to do a number line. We're gonna write the number line. You can write 0 there, and then this is 1 here, and this is 2, and this is x is the negative 2. So I'll erase this. Okay. So now we have to write intervals. Oops, it's intervals. Interval. And then you write test value. And then you write result. So now, one interval is negative infinity, comma, negative 2. That's 1. And then another interval is negative 2, comma, 1. And first of all, there's going to be 4 intervals. So 1, negative infinity, comma, negative 2. Second is negative 2, comma, 1. And then third is going to be 1, comma, 2. And then the last one is 2, comma, infinity. Wait, infinity. Oops, sorry, I messed up on infinity. Yeah, infinity. So now you can pick any value from negative 3 to negative 2, but I will pick negative 3. So then you have to plug it in this variable 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 3 over 1 minus x. So now plug in x equals to negative 3. So then 4 over 2 minus negative 3 is positive 5. So it'll be over 5. Is greater than or equal to 3 over, and 1 minus negative 3 is positive 4. So now you multiply 4 and 4. So 16, well, I'll make that one better straight. 16 is greater than or equal to, and then you multiply 3 and 5, which is 15. And then is 16 greater than 15? Greater than or equal to 15? Yes, it is greater than 15. So the result is true. Okay, I'll need to erase you. So now let's pick any number from -2 and between -2 and -2 and 1. So you can pick 0. I'll pick 0, but you can pick any other number than 0. So I'll pick 0. 0. So now you plug in x equals to 0. So 4 over 2 minus 0 is 2. So you can write 2. It's greater than equal than 2. Greater than equal to 3 over. And then you can do 1 minus 0, which is 1. So 4 over 2 is the same as 2. 4 divided by 2 is greater than equal than 3 divided by 1 is 3. Is 2 greater than equal to 3? No. So that result is false. Okay. So now you can pick any number between 1 and 2, but I want to pick 1.5. So now I'll erase that. Okay. So now you do 4 over 2 minus 1.5 is 0.5. 0.5 is greater than or equal to 3 over 1 minus 1.5. So now we had to know what's 1 minus 1.5. So then 1 minus 1.5, that is negative 0.5. So you do over negative 0.5. So now you do 4 divided by 0.5. So you can multiply this by 10 because decimal is 1 and then is how much digits after that 1 0. So then you multiply this by 10. So then it will be 40 over 0.5 times 10 is 5. So then 40 over 5, which is 8. So 8 is greater than or equal to 3 over negative 0.5. That is when you multiply 10, multiply this by 10. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So now you got 30. So you write 30. Wait, don't write it there. All right, 30 over negative 0.5 times 10 is negative 5. So then that would be negative 6. And is 8 greater than or equal to negative 6? Yes. So that result is true. Okay. So now I'll erase this. And now pick a test value from between 2 and infinity. So I will pick 3. So now you plug in the value of x3. So 4 over 2 minus 3 is negative 1, right? Yeah. So that is greater than or equal than 3 over 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So then you can do 4 divided by negative 1. That's a negative 4. So you can do negative 4. It's greater than or equal to 3 divided by negative 2 is negative 1.5. So that is greater than or equal to negative 1.5. Is that true? No. Because negative greater number is not greater than a negative lesser number. Negative lesser number is greater than a negative bigger number. So then the result is false. So, wait, I'll make that E false. Yeah, false. So now our final solution is pen, and also that it says greater than or equal than, it's a non-strict. So you have to put a parenthesis behind negative 2 because it does not make the denominator 0. Negative infinity, comma, negative 2. You can put a bracket and then parenthesis 1, comma 2. And then you put union again. Sorry, union.